All right. It's not off. Non-monetization. Clear. Not jumping on that bandwagon. Trying to enjoy that hayride. No. Don't push that button. Don't. You don't push that button, you won't get to that point either. You know, don't. None of that. And if you can find a way to not, you can fly under the radar completely. Download without them knowing. No. Totally supporting that. Yeah. But the primary focus of this was the Colombian necktie. I heard about this quite some time ago. The Colombia necktie. Have you heard of the Colombia necktie? The way I was introduced to it was this was primarily cartel side. Primarily cartel. This was a favorite thing to do to send a message. Was to perform for someone. Doing this service for someone. So that somebody else would receive the message this delivers. It's clear. Sherlock Holmes, what does this? I'm Sherlock Holmes, break it down for you. But the Colombian necktie, suddenly just kind of gone. For this day and age, okay, what is it? From what I hear, it's where they do a slit, and it's got to be slit, and then they pull out your tongue. They pull out your tongue through that slit, and it hanging there. That's the Colombian necktie. So, you know, when they used to take those photos of after in the position that you wanted, like my dad would have had the position with his hand ready for a handshake. Constantly ready for the handshake, to give the handshake while he's sitting in a chair. You know, that would have been my dad's photo. That's what he wanted. He couldn't even get the photo. Which I'm like sitting there going, why not? I couldn't even have the photo done. You know, how much more would that have cost? Prior to the whole embalming and then painting, he couldn't have done the painting, and then, boom, already past rigor mortis, so his wish could fully have been granted. And whether you wanted it black and white, you know, however, you know, authentic, you know, with the actual reel from that time. These are the cameras they used to do this. This is what started. These are the cameras in existence when it started. Or this is the color photo of today. It's that easy. You know, however you wanted to take the photo. That could have been sitting there in the chair, leaning for a little, ready to give that handshake. However you wanted to be doing. I mean, let them have their, and then, if you wanted it, the embalming, and then the makeup and everything. It's like going, dude, everybody wears makeup in the end. There's one day when you will wear makeup. Anyway, Colombian necktie. So it's like going, well, what do you think about that? The Colombian necktie. Lazy. this much time after, it's sheer laziness. That's all you're gonna get. You get it slit and then the tie, and then that's the tie. You know, you can't put a knot in it. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's neck tie or bow tie. It's the Columbia tie, and there's no knot like Boy Scouts. This is how you can't even go Columbia. No, the Columbia tie, and there's no Boy Scout knot in it. There's no bow. There's right now. This was the thought that was running through my head. That was so old. When it first was created, it was on the battlefield. You know, the guy swung the sword. He swung the sword. And perfect. So, he's watching him. He's kind of like taking a break. I guess it's leading towards the end. You know, this battle's almost basically done. I mean, we're just creating up. Right? He's got that time. It's she. Could be a he or she. He or she did that, had the time to watch. Guys, turn it, cover it. And, you know, somebody else coming from the side to swing. So, you know, they got to, because, you know, even though they want to watch and, you know, it's learning experience, when you're going to get this opportunity again, he's got to deflect, but he's a dual wielder, or she's a dual wielder. So deflect spins. No, that's done. Back to watching. Didn't miss a thing, really. It was still the whole, but now that just in time, the spasm where a finger went into the birth of the Columbia necktie. That long ago, Columbia necktie. Right there. It's like, done. I mean, but the individual had to do it. It reached it. Has Colombian cartel ever had someone give themselves their own Columbia necktie? Like, do the Columbia necktie, and then on the dunce cap, right? I did it myself. You know, it could have that. And, well, then what's the real message? Because, you know, I myself do it. Columbia necktie. I mean, just, how lazy is that? You know, didn't have to put a knot in it. Little hat with a little blinky light phrasing. You know, I myself do. But yeah, unfortunately, that long ago, could have been in the lands of Columbia, formerly known as. Do you remember all the names? Your little section has big, small, shrunk, big. What? So that's the concept of a Columbia necktie. That long ago. Watch them. You know what I mean? It can happen. It did happen. Long ago. Somebody had this experience. In all the battles. Long ago. You will not have happened in this day and age. This day and age, nobody's gonna accidentally or purposefully cause another to reproduce that. Give yourself a Columbia necktie. Anyway, gotta check on the upload. Let's see. Where are they at? Have they frozen? Yep, they froze. I thought the upload would be, but I guess the upload cap has been reached. Dang.